Next topic is IUPAC rule for nomenclature of coordination compounds. The nomenclature of coordination compound is recommended by IUPAC, which is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. They have listed various points for the nomenclature of coordination compound. So let us discuss them one by one. The first point is that when naming a simple salt, the cation is named first and then name the anions. In the same way, the positive part of coordination compound is named first and then the negative part. So let us consider the example of this point. In case of simple salt, this one is the simple salt, and in this case the potassium is the cation and chloride is the anion. So it can name as according to IUPAC nomenclature. Cation can be listed first, so it is potassium. Then the turn of the negative anion or negative part, that is the chloride. So it is named as potassium chloride. Similarly, if we can consider the coordination compound, in this case potassium is the cationic part, so it can named first potassium, and this one is the anionic part, so later on this negative part can be named. Similarly, now this coordination compound, in this case this part can be named first and then it can followed by anions. So it is the first point. Then second point. According to this point, non-ionic or molecular complex are given one word name without any separation or hyphen. So let us consider the examples. According to this, the non-ionic or molecular complex, which is written in the bracket, it can named in single word without any separation. So it is very much clear from its IUPAC name. It can written as triamine, trichloro, cobalt, and there is no any hyphen and there is no any separation between these, the name of the central metal ion and ligands. Similarly, in this case it can also written without any separation and without any hyphen in the single word, diamine, tetrachloroplatinum. So the non-ionic or molecular compound are given one word without any separation and hyphens. The next point is the neutral ligand are named as molecule and the name of the negative ligand is end with word O, while the positive ligand is end with EM. So let us consider its examples. These are the neutral ligand. Water it can write as aqua. Ammonia is write as amine. Carbon monoxide is write as carbonyl. And nitrogen oxide is write as nitrosyl. Similarly, pyridine is write as such as, triphenylphosphine is write as the molecule name, then methylamine, ethylene diamines and ethylenes, they are write as such as. Similarly, in case of negative ligand, they are end with word O. So fluoride is write as fluoro, chloride is write as chloro, and bromide and iodide is write as bromo and ido. In some book, these four negative ligand, they are write as, instead of fluoro, it is write as fluorido, chloro is write as chlorido, bromo is write as bromido, and ido is rewrite as iodido, which is acceptable according to the IUPAC nomenclature. So similarly, hydroxyline, it is write as hydroxo, cyanide is write as cyano, and similarly these ligand, they are write as the word ending with O. So these are the anionic ligand. Then cationic ligand, this is rewrite as nitronium. It can end with word ium. This can write as nitrosonium, and this one write as hydrogenium. So it is the point number 3rd. Neutral ligand are named as molecule, and negative ligand are end with word O, and positive ligand are end with word ium. Then let us consider the next point. If a complex contains a number of different type of ligand in the coordination sphere, then they are named in the alphabetical order. The name of ligand is treated as a unit word. So if we have to write the diamine, then it can listed under alphabet A, not D. Similarly, if we have to write as diethylamine, then it can write as with the alphabet D instead of M. So it is the exception case. So let us consider the example of this point. So in this coordination compound, there are two ligands which can be listed in the alphabetical order. So the first one is the tetra aqua. Aqua, it can start with alphabet A. Then next is the dichloro. It can start with word C. Then the turn of the phenylmethylamine. So it is the tetra aqua dichlorochromium 3 chloride. So in this case, the complex ion having different ligand, they are listed in alphabetical order. Similarly, in this second case, there are 3 different ligand. So alphabetically, there are 4 ammonia ligand. So it is right as tetramine. Then chloro, alphabetically it starts with word C, and in last nitro, it will start with word N. So it is tetramine, chloro, nitro, platinum 4 sulfate. Similarly, in last case, there are 2 different ligand. So it can having similar word, starting word, that is A. So in this case, this first alphabet that is considered. So it is diamido. And tetraamine cobalt 3 ethoxides. So it is the rule number 4. If a complex having different type of ligand in the coordination sphere, then they are named in alphabetic orders. Then the next point, the prefix di, tri, tetra, penta and hexa are used while naming simple ligands such as chloro, nitro, amido, amine and aqua, etc. The use of prefix such as bis for 2, tris for 3, tetrakis for 4, pentakis for 5 and hexakis for 6. Number are used in case of complex ligand, and for the ligand those already have prefix di, tri, etc. in their name. So let us consider their example. So in this case, this ethylene diamine is a complex ligand and there are 2 ligands, so it can write as alphabetically. So it can write as dichloro for 2 chloride ligand, and the word bis is used to represent the 2 complex ligand ethylene diamines. The complex ligand always written in the bracket, then other entity of the name can be written. Then in the second case, there are again 2 ligand, chloride which is the simple ligand and diethylamine, it is the complex ligand. So it can again rewrite as alphabetically dichloro for 2 chloride, and this word is used for 2 diethylamines. Then the rest of the name has been done. In third case, again there are 2 ligand, chloride that is the simple ligand and second one that is the triethylphosphine, it is the complex ligand, so it can rewrite as dichloro, bis for 2 triethylphosphine platinum 2. So this point can suggest the naming if there are more than 1 ligand And in case of complex ligand, the word used or the prefix used before naming them. Then next point, when the coordination sphere is either a cation or a neutral molecule, the name of the metal atom remain right, such as. So it is the case of the cation and neutral molecule, that is the coordination sphere. But when coordination sphere is an anion, then the name of the metal is and with word 8 with the oxidation number in the parenthesis without any space. So let us clear this point. So this is the coordination sphere and it will having the positive charge on it. So the coordination sphere is a cation, so it can write as such as. So let us see its IUPAC name. So it is hexamine cobalt. So metal cobalt, it can write such as 3 chloride. Similarly, the second case, it will having again positive charge on the coordination sphere. So in this case, metal is chromium, so it can rewrite as such as chromium. Now the third case, it will having 3 potassium. So in this case, coordination sphere is having the negative charge. So instead of writing chromium, it can write as chromate, because in this case the coordination sphere having the negative charge, or it is a anion. Similarly, in the last case, again the coordination sphere, it will having the negative charge. So instead of writing cobalt, it can write as cobaltate. So in case of coordination sphere is an anion, then the metal atom named is end with word 8. So these are the different transition metals and their name in case of cationic complex and neutral complex, and in case of anionic complex. So scandium, it can write as such as in case of cationic and neutral complex, what in case of anionic complex it can write as candate. So similarly, the name of the different transition metal in case of neutral and cationic complex, they can write as such as, what in case of anionic complex they can write with the word ending with the 8. Then consider the next point. The oxidation state of the central metal ion is designated by a Roman numeral, such as for oxidation state 2, we can write in the Roman word 2. For the oxidation state 3, we can write the Roman word, and for the oxidation state 4, we can write this Roman word in the parenthesis at the end of name of the complex without a space between the two. So let us consider the examples. So in this case, the oxidation state of platinum, that is the 4. So we can first write the name of the ligand alphabetically, then the name of the metal ion, which can float by the oxidation state of the central metal ion, that is for the platinum, for positive. Similarly, in this case, it is the negative ligand, so cation can be listed first, then the ligand, then the central metal ion, so it is the negative coordination sphere, so it is write as orate, and the oxidation state of gold in this case, that is 1, so it is write as in the Roman numeral within the parenthesis. So in the third case, the aluminium, it will having 3 positive oxidation state, so it can write in such way, and again it is the negative coordination sphere, so it can rewrite as aluminate, and the oxidation state 3, it can write in the Roman numeral within the parenthesis. So let us consider the next point. In case of bridge ligand between two metal atoms, they are preceded by Greek letter mu, which is repeated before the name of each different type of bridging ligand. So in case of bridging ligand, the word mu is used. If there is only one bridge, then one time mu is written. If there is more than one bridge, then the word mu is repeated again each bridging ligand. 2 or more bridging group of the same kind are indicated by di if there are 2 bridging group which are same, and if it is the complex, then the bis word is used before the mu. Then when same ligand is present as a bridging ligand and as a non-bridging ligand, then the bridging ligand is cited first. So let us more clear this point. Consider the example of the bridging ligands and bridging complexes. In first case, there is only one bridging ligand and it is bridged between 2 chromium metal ions, and each chromium metal, it is linked with 5 ammonia ligand. So the name of the complex that can start with word mu, which is the bridging ligand, so it is mu hydroxo. Then there are 2 pentamines, then it can write as bis pentamine chromium. The oxidation state of chromium, that is 3 positive, so it is right within the bracket in the Roman numeral. Then it is followed by chlorides. So it is the case in which only one bridging ligand is there. In second case, there are 2 bridging ligands are there. So it is rewrite as mu hydroxo for the first ligand, then mu amido for the second ligand. Then there are 2 ethylene diamine ligand which is attached to 2 cobalt ligand. So it is write as bis, then within the bracket again bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3, that is the oxidation state of the cobalt central metal ions. Then consider the third case in which there are 3 similar bridging ligands bridged with the iron that is the central metal ions. So it can write as tri mu carbonyl, and each iron that is attached with 3 carbonyl ligand, so it can write as bis tricarbonyl iron, and the oxidation state in this case that is 0. So 0 that can written within the brackets. So it is the nomenclature in case of bridging ligand between the 2 metal ions. Then let us consider the next point. If the ligand have different point of attachment, then these ligand may be distinguished by adding italicized symbol for the atom through which attachment occur. The symbol are mentioned at the end of the name of the ligand. So let us consider its example. This one is the dithioxylate anion ligand, and it will having 2 coordination site. It coordinate through sulfur and it can coordinate through oxygen as well. So when this ligand it is coordinate through both the sulfur, then it can rewrite as dithioxylato SS, and if it can coordinate through both the oxygen, then it can rewrite as dithioxylato OO. For these word SS and OO, it is added in the end of the name of the ligand. In some cases, different name may be used for the alternative mode of attachment. So let us consider the case of these 2 ligand. In this case, the coordination will occur by a sulfur, so it is called thiocyanato, and in this case the coordination that will occur through nitrogen, so it is called isothiocyanato. Similarly, in this case the coordination will occur through nitrogen, so it is called nitro, and in this case the coordination that will occur through oxygen, so it is called nitrito. So let us consider the case of thiocyanato and isothiocyanato. In this complex, the coordination that will occur through nitrogen, so it can write as hexa thiocyanato, and writing the word N, through which coordination will occur in the end, and it can also rewrite as hexa isothiocyanato. Similarly, in second case, coordination will occur through sulfur, so it can write as hexa thiocyanato S, or it can also rewrite as hexa thiocyanate. So these are the case of the ligand which will having different point of attachment, and these ligands are also called ambidentate ligands. So the next is the geometrical isomer. They are named by using term cis to denote the adjacent position of the ligand and the word trans for the opposite position of the ligand. For square planar complexes, position 1, 4 and 2, 3 is the for cis isomer, and position 1, 3 and position 2, 4 is used to represent the trans isomer. So this one is the example, in which case the ligand that is on the adjacent position or on the same position, so it is represented by cis. Before writing the name, so it is cis tetramine dichlorochromium 3 ions, and in this case the same ligand, they are on the opposite position, so it can write as trans tetramine dichlorochromium 3 ions. Then optically active compound, they are designated by the symbol plus or D for the dextrorotatory and minus or L for the levorotatory compound. So this one is the case of the dextrorotatory compound, so it can write as potassium plus trioxylatochromate 3, or it can also rewrite as, instead of writing plus, we can write D, potassium D trioxylatochromate 3. So it is the case of the optically active compound. Then complicated ligand, they are denoted by abbreviation of the complex. In case of ethylene diamine, so instead of writing the full name, it can write as the word "ene" within the bracket. Then pyridine, it can write as this word "py." For 1,10-phenolphthalein, it can write as "phen." Similarly, for these different complicated ligand, these words are used. Oxalato, write as OX. So let us consider the few examples. In this case, potassium, that is the cation, so it is right as first potassium. Then the 4 ligand tetrafluoro. In last, instead of writing bromine, we can write as borate, because it is a negative coordination sphere which can followed by the oxidation state of the central metal ion in the Roman world. So in this case, it is diamine silver 1 chloride. It is tetramine copper 2 sulfate, and the last case is sodium hexafluoro aluminium 3. So it is all about the nomenclature of the coordination compound according to IUPAC standards.